All right, greetings, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mr. Collins again, uh, coming at you with some geometry. So let's get to work. So we covered core constructions 1 through 4 in my previous videos. So this one, let's tackle 5 and 6. The one where you have to construct a line perpendicular to a segment through a point, and one where you have to construct a line parallel to a segment through a given point. Now, here's the interesting part: like the constructions aren't really that different. Um, Again, we're going to be using a compass to utilize arcs and circles to copy a given distance. We just have to pick out the right distances. So let's look at number 5. Number 5 is asking you to construct a line perpendicular to AB so that cuts through C. So let's try to really kind of wrap our heads around what we need to do. We have one point. We just need another point. We just need to pick it in the right place. So again, kind of conceptualizing this, the perpendicular bisector, the perpendicular line, not a bisector at all, is going to be along the line I'm showing you right now. It doesn't really matter where. Like, really, I could pick a point here. I could pick a point here, or here, or here. So any point along this line will do, as long as when I connect it with C, it will be perpendicular to AB. So in my mind, the easiest way to think about this, or if I could do it any possible way, it would really just be to flip this paper over. What I mean is if we could simply just reflect this point C to the other side of the other line, that would be a perfect point to use. Copy it, you're good to go, you're finished. Now I can't literally fold a plane, even though I could fold this piece of paper, and I can't really copy a line, a point well, even if I could do it. But what we can do is think about distances, use our compass, and simply copy those distances. Let me explain what I mean. I'm just going to sketch very roughly about where I think the line should land. It should land somewhere in here. Not precise, I know, but we're just trying to get our mind kind of around the problem. So if I want to put a point just like C, but reflected over this line somewhere down here, well, that means it's got to be in line with C. Now the second part of this is it's kind of have to be the same distance. I want to do a reflection. So if I can take this distance AC, but copy it on this side of the line, and then also copy this distance CB and copy it also on the side of the line, I should be in business. Now, hey, doesn't that sound a lot like copying an angle? We're just copying distances somewhere else, starting at a different point. So again, the distances we're going to try to copy are this guy right here, but we're going to try to copy it reflected, and this guy right here, again, reflected. So let's do that. So grabbing your compass, let's go ahead and copy first this distance AC. Come on, there we go. Okay, so we have this distance copied AC, but now we don't want it up here. We actually want it below AB. So we're going to pin our compass at A, okay, and using our distance AC, we're going to put it somewhere down here. So again, we're going to utilize an arc. I don't know precisely where that should go. I think it should probably go about right here, but again, our original line was as a sketch. Either way, we have now effectively copied this distance. We're done with it. Okay, so now C has got to be precisely placed the same distance from A and the same distance from B. We've just copied our distance from C. Let's copy our distance from B. So again, let's spin out our compass. Come on. There it is. Okay, spin our compass to the best of our ability, the most precision we can handle. Now again, let's pin our distance, or I'm sorry, compass at B, and using an arc to copy this distance from C, but reflect it over line AB. So again, using radii and circles kind of as our basis, we're going to take this distance and transfer it down. Okay? And we did the same thing with C, transferring downward. So again, where these two meet is the only place that has the same distances from A and B as it does up here. This will be our new C. Okay? Simply connecting those. Simply connecting those now. 2 points to form our line. We have our perpendicular line to our constructed line AB. Okay, so again, reflection was really the key here. If you can view this as a reflection, and a reflection is just copying distances, but in this case, below a B, we can quickly construct this line. In fact, I think we can even recycle that thinking, moving on to construction 6. In construction 6, I'm asked to make a parallel line. So again, think about reflection. Think about where this other point could be. If I want a line parallel, I'm wanting a line oriented roughly like this. So again, if I already have C here, I can pick any other point along this line, and that should be parallel Granted, that is equidistant. Here's this term equidistant again. So if I want all the points here to be equidistant to my line AB, all I really have to do is make another copy of C, but just somewhere else, but this time above AB instead of below it. Okay? So again, thinking about reflection, I would claim what we're going to kind of do is reflect this point C over like the bisector of AB. So in other words, I want to make C end up to be about right here. So instead of folding the paper up down, this would be the same as folding the paper left right. Okay, so taking that point, transferring it to this side. So we're going to copy distances here, but there's a small kind of trick we're going to pull. Let me explain. So we take this distance AB. There it is. We want to take this distance, but we no longer want it from A. Again, the idea here is that we're reflecting everything. Okay? So instead of taking this distance AC from A, we're going to actually take it from B. So again, copying the distance here, but copying it from our other point. Okay, and now we're going to do the same thing, but it's going to be in reverse. Like we have to maintain this distance CB, but we no longer want to take CB from B. We want to take it from A. Again, a side-to-side reflection as opposed to an up-down reflection. So in the previous construction, just to flip back to 5, we copied our distance C, but in a different direction still from A. We copied our direction from B in a different direction from B. So we're doing the same thing, but our reflection now is side to side instead of up down. So we're going to copy our distance CB, but we're going to take it from our reflected point on A. And we'll take our distance AC, but take it from B. Again, utilize this idea of radii and circles to maintain distances we want, but moving locations that'll be more useful to us. Ultimately, though, that will give us our C prime. And connecting these points, oh, there it went. Kind of got away from me. Connecting these points will give us our parallel line. Again, I messed up. You can see there's plenty of human error there. I didn't really hit my point, but again, that would have hit it if I was a little bit better. So reviewing the steps, in construction 5, it was copying the distance AC, but reversing it over line AB. Copying the distance CB, but flipping again over AB. In construction 6, it's taking this distance AC, but taking it from B, hence the reflection left-right. And then taking this distance BC, and then but taking it from A, again, reflection left-right. So that's core constructions number 5 and number 6. So in the last video, we'll cover the last 3 core constructions, the ones where you had to put a shape within a circle or inscribe it in a circle, and that's what's coming next. A lot of these videos I've kind of decided are going to be posted. So one thing, if you're a YouTube user and very familiar with that, you might want to go ahead and subscribe. The purpose of subscribing is just so you get my videos as soon as they're uploaded, as opposed to having to go maybe through my website. But that's completely up to you. I am in no way trying to capitalize on subscribers. I think this is my 3rd total video ever uploaded. So just for your ease, just for future use, I would suggest that you subscribe if you enjoy getting these videos and wish to see more. But that's all I have for you for the next few seconds anyway. I will see you guys in my next video.